Okay, so these are my answers to the questions that we had in the book. I gave them to do yesterday. I started off with the table from here, the masses of animals in a farm, and again I just looked at the values here along the side. I've got a value going from 6 up to 32. Okay, so again on my, and there's obviously there's 5 columns here, so I've got five groups along the bottom here. This is my mass, and then I went up to 35 at the top there because my largest number was 32 on the frequency, and I ended up with a diagram that looks something like that. Okay, and again straight away you can see that the mode, the most common one is when the mass is between 60 and 40 kilos. Alright, okay. Okay, the next question at the top of the page here, it's just, I mean, this is just a matter of looking at the chart and reading information off the chart really. It says at the top here, let me get a pen. What is the highest, which city has the highest mean monthly temperature? So you just look at the chart here, and the highest one here is this one, which is city B. Okay, so answer to A is city B. Which city has the lowest mean monthly temperature? Again, looking at the charts here, the lowest one again is this green one, which is city B again. Okay, how many months of the year is the temperature higher in city A than B? So it's just a matter of counting. This is city A, this is city B. It's just a matter of counting the months. We've got 1 month, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 months. Okay, and then again, just looking at the chart, basically looking at the diagram, what is the difference in average temperature between the two cities in February? So we look here, February here, February city B is 10 degrees, city A is 15 degrees, yeah. Okay, so the difference between the two of them is 5 degrees. Okay, this one, I don't know why I asked you to do this one. It took me ages to do it myself. I don't know if you've done it at all. Okay, here we have 3 classes of a year group collected sponsor money for charity. These are the amounts collected by the individual pupils. So basically we've got a loss of data, and we need to put it into a table first, and then we need to make a diagram out. It says create a diagram at the bottom there. Okay, so what I did first was I did a table out, and I chose, I mean again, I mean this, you might, if you've even tried this one, I know, because it's a bit of a funny one. I looked to try and make some groups. Little insect on my paper there. I looked to try and make some groups, and I decided to go into groups of 4s, between 0 and £4. Why did I do that? I just looked at the range. We're going to look at the range next in today's class, but I looked at the range of the values, and they go from 3 up to 20. There's a couple that are just over 20. But anyway, you could have picked something else, it doesn't matter really. And also it comes out with, I think it comes out with 6 groups, which is a nice number of groups. So basically I just went through, I did my 6 groups here between 0 and £4, 4 and 8 down here. And then I did a tally of just literally just going through 3, where does 3 go? 3 goes in this one here. Next one, 9.6, where does 9.6 go? 9.6 goes in this one here, and I just made a tally for them, and then added up to get the total frequency for each price, or each class. There's 2 classes here, it's the class of the students and the class of the group, if you like. But anyway, that's how I worked out the totals. And then I put them onto a diagram, and again, just talk you through it quick. At the bottom here I've got the amount collected, again in the groups, there's six columns there, and then at the side here I've got the frequency. The frequency goes up to 9 is the highest one, from 1 to 9, so I needed from 1 to 9 on my scale at the side here. Okay, and then I did the same, the 3 classes on one diagram, and I just did them in different colours. The red is the class A, green is class B, and the biro is class B, is class C, sorry. And then I just draw the plots on the graph basically. The point that I measure to here, for example, this one in the 0 to 4s for class B, 0 to 4s, class B, we had 2. Okay. So basically, I look in the centre of the column here. This is the 0,4s. I put it in the middle there, and I put it at point 2 there. Okay, and that's the diagram I got. Okay, so that was the classwork from yesterday.